For this week 3 seasonal quest, essentially you have to land at the Driftwood. So if you don't know, the Driftwood is literally this rotating giant airship, I guess pirate floating ship, which is basically the new, I guess, floating island for this season. Because this ship is going to be moving around throughout the season, and it's going to be moving around like the entire map. And of course, on top of the ship, you'll find Blackheart, the NPC, if you're ever looking for it. So this is the location right now of the ship. So if you go right over here, right next to Rocky Reefs, you'll find the ship. Of course, if you're doing this quest sometime in the middle of the season, the ship might be at the towers, it might be at Rave Cave. So just look on the map and you'll find these two like gray balloons, and that's where you'll find the ship. Of course, I'll be making a bunch of videos on the new location for the ship whenever the ship moves, so you'll always be updated on my channel. So just look on my channel for the location of the ship and you'll find it. But yeah, the basic idea is for you to find this ship, land on top of it, and that should complete the quest. It's very simple. For this week's 3 seasonal quest, it says you have to deal damage to opponents with a Marksman Rifle from 75 meters or farther. So basically you need this specific gun right here, the Cobra DMR, because as you can see it says Marksman Rifle right here in the bottom right corner, and the normal like bolt action sniper rifle is actually a sniper rifle. So this you do not need. This is we don't want that. We want this. So this is it right here, the Cobra DMR. Let me just take a screenshot of this. I might use it as a thumbnail. So once you have this, you just need 75 meters away from your opponent. Like, let's say around here maybe? Nope. Let's go farther a little bit. Okay, let's say that. So basically you need a distance of 75 or farther. I highly recommend doing this in Team Rumble mode because it's much easier like that. Just find yourself a nice Cobra DMR. You can just upgrade it in a gas station, and then you simply just hide in a tree or inside a house, and you can just keep picking people like spawning from the sky, and this thing absolutely shreds. It does so much damage, especially when you land like a headshot. It's super strong, and it doesn't have like a lot of recoil. And yeah, that's the basic idea. You just need to deal damage. You don't need to kill opponents, just keep dealing damage. Just make sure you have 75 meters between you and the opponent, and that should complete the quest. It's very easy. For this week 2 seasonal quest, it says you have to open a Holo-Chest with a key at a gas station. So basically first you need to find yourself a key. So these are the keys right here. I'm sure you already know what these are. You can find them literally everywhere. You can find them in floor loot, in like inside chests, by killing opponents. If they have a key, they'll drop a key. So you can just collect these. You just need 1 or 2 keys to open a Holo-Chest, and then basically go to any gas station. If you don't know where a gas station is, basically like since I have a key right now, it is actually marked on my mini map. So as you can see, this is a gas station, and it has a like a lock icon on it. And if I come here, as you can see, these are the Holo-Chests. Basically, it's a chest that has a hologram on top of it. Some of these are openable with 1 key, and the others are, and there's always one that is openable with 2 keys. So basically, you can just grab any of these weapons that I want. We'll grab this right here, SMG for example. And there it is. It's as simple as that. So make sure you have a key. Once you have a key, you'll see a lock icon. Follow the icon, go to a gas station, open one of these Holo-Chests, and that should complete the quest. It's as simple as that. For this week's 3 seasonal quest, it says you have to destroy 100 chrome structures. So basically you just want to go to any chrome POI where there's a bunch of chrome structures. So you can go either to Lustrous Lagoon for now, you can go to Herald Sanctum, like around the sanctuary you'll find a lot of structures there. You can go to Shimmering Shrine, you can go right here. So whenever there's a chrome, of course the chrome is going to be spreading around the entire season. So if you're doing this quest like later in the season, you'll find a lot more chrome than now, because it's just the beginning of the season. So for example, we'll just go right here to Lustrous Lagoon. And basically you just want to go to any structure that you can destroy and that is chromed up, and basically destroy it. Like, it's as simple as that. Just make sure not to phase through it, because you can actually phase through the structure. And yeah, of course destroying 100 of these is quite a hassle. So I highly recommend just grabbing a gun and just shooting these structures, maybe in Team Rumble mode. Or of course you can grab a truck and equip like the cow catcher on top of it, and you can just simply go through the chromified structures and destroy as many as you can. And yeah, that's the basic idea. Just keep destroying these, destroy 100, and that should complete the quest. For this week's 3 seasonal quest, it says you have to deal 500 damage to Supply Llamas. So basically you just need to find one of these llamas right here. They spawn randomly each game. There's like 3 or 2 of them per game, and you can just simply deal damage to them. Of course, there's a time limit, because you need to deal damage almost instantly. Because if you miss your window of time, it will actually destroy itself. So you're gonna need to keep dealing damage to it. I'm pretty sure llamas have around 500 HP, so I think 1 llama is enough. But yeah, once you find yourself a llama, just destroy it by dealing damage to it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The only problem right now is to find the llama, because like I said, llamas spawn randomly at any location in the map. Like honestly, I never see a llama like inside of a main POI, so you'll never find the llama like inside Tilted Towers or Chrome Crossroads. So make sure you are between the POI. So always look like at these empty planes. So for example, right now I found my llama right here, like between Cloudy Condos and Chunker Speedway. So yeah, just keep, you know, looking around the POIs between the main like POIs, and you'll find yourself a llama. Once you do, just keep dealing damage to it until you hit 500, and that should complete the quest. For this week's 3 seasonal quests, you have to visit the Herald, Sanctum, and Reality Tree at the same match. So basically, these are these 2 locations right here. This is the first location, the Herald Sanctum, and this is the second location, the Reality Tree. I highly recommend starting here because there's nothing you can use from here to rotate. But here you can just keep using this tornado right here. So we're just gonna land real fast, and then we're gonna use the Chrome Tornado to rotate out of the POI. So this counts as landing at Herald Sanctum, and then we're just gonna take the tornado. Make sure you like finish the entire rotation, like reach the tippity top of the tornado to get as much height as you can. So make sure you just keep going up. There we go. Keep going higher. And then we just make our way to Reality Tree over there. So this is like the best way to rotate in my opinion. Just make sure you grab a car or something, or maybe wildlife, anything that you can just use to go through Tilted Towers. And going through Tilted Towers is not really the easiest thing to do, because if anybody sees you, you're kind of screwed. So make sure nobody sees you and try your best like to be as stealthy as possible. So I'm just gonna make my way over here. Now I have no choice but to walk, since I didn't see any car. Of course I'm Chrome, so I can just keep using the Chrome to dash around and make it as fast as possible. There should be a couple of cars inside the towers that I can use, but basically I'm just gonna make my way all the way over here. So as you can see, I'm gonna use this road, and I'm gonna make a way to Reality Tree. So I'm just gonna edit my way out of it. So I'm just gonna like edit this part and just show you Reality Tree. Alright, here we are. So I just found myself a wolf, and I used it to get all the way over here. So this is the Reality Tree, or the old Reality Tree. Now it's all dried up because of the Herald. And yeah, that's the basic idea. You just need to visit the POI. You just don't need to do anything else. So again, these are the 2 locations. It's Reality Tree and of course the Herald Sanctum. Just make sure you do this in the same match, and that should complete the quest. For this week's 3 seasonal quests, it says you have to gain 200 shields from JellyFish, Shieldfish, or SlurpFish. So basically these are the fish that give you shields. So just go to any spot that has a fishing rod on it. So for example, this spot right here, just grab the fishing rod, and you can just fish inside of these like fishing holes, and you'll get the fish. So if you go to the fish collection, as you can see, you'll find all kinds of fish like locations if you have already like fished. But if you haven't like completed the entire collection, don't worry, I already have it, like most of it. I'm just missing this one right here. But basically what you're looking for is these fishes right here, the fish that give you shield. So this one is called the blue SlurpFish, and it can be literally found anywhere. This is why it doesn't really matter where you fish. As long as you fish at a fishing hole at any POI, you'll be able to catch one of these like SlurpFish. The jellyfish as well has the same like conditions. You can just find it anywhere. If you want to go for a more difficult one, if you want to complete the collection, you can just use a pro fishing rod and stuff like that. But we don't really care about that for this quest. You just need to find these fish right here, like any type of SlurpFish, any type of jellyfish, and any type of shieldfish, and you can simply get some shields. You're gonna need 200 shields, so you need to gain 100, and then you have to lose 100 again. So you can either start the game again, or maybe fight somebody and let them shoot 100 shields out of you, and then just use the same fish again. And yeah, that's basically it. Just shield up for 200 using these types of fishes, and that should complete the quest.